execute Order 66.
Yes, my lord.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cody, Order 66, that one hurt. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fumbling Through the Galaxy. I'm your host, Severus Snape. Today we're going to be looking at a gentle giant figure that I actually came across in my recent travels to the east coast of Canada. So I recently had a conference in Montreal. I decided to drive from Toronto to Montreal, and on my way there, of course, I passed through Ottawa. I picked up a great Obi-Wan Kenobi mythos sideshow that I'll be showing off. Just an incredible piece. So a statue I'd been looking for a long time that we'll get through in a future video. But when I got to Montreal, I actually got to go to one of my favorite toy stores in all of Canada, and that is Imagination Hobby. This is a little store that you wouldn't even know was a toy store until you pulled up, looked inside the door, and realized not only is it a toy store, they have by far the vastest selection of sideshow and hot toys that I've seen anywhere in Canada. They have all the newest, all the old ones. They've got just every line, every character. I mean, when I say their sideshow and hot toys is extensive, you have to see it to believe it. So Dan, one of the owners there, is a fantastic guy. Every time I go to Montreal, I always stop there. I always find something amazing for my collection, and this time was no exception. So this is the Gentle Giant Cody. So we'll get to scale afterwards, but I believe this says 1/7 scale, but this is a biggie. And as you can see, not only large, but this one has Cody with a light up function where he's lighting up the hologram in his hand. So I can't wait to take a look at this. So let's get to the table. Let's have a look at this incredible Commander Cody Gentle Giant 1/7 scale statue. Let's get to it. Okay, so here we are at the table having a look at this fantastic box. As you all know, if you watch any of my videos, I only collect in box. So of course we've got Kotobukiya, Commander Cody, light up version, 1/7 scale pre-painted model kit by ArtFX. Already I'm really loving kind of, the amount of detail we're seeing here. Let's get to the back of the box that gives us a bit of his, not only his bio, but also what we're looking at. And we can already see there's kind of a couple of versions here. So Commander Cody is instantly recognizable even among countless clone troopers by his unique armor modifications and color scheme. His complex helmet and shoulder-mounted antenna feed him up-to-the-minute battle data, while the orange and white proudly pronounce his membership in the 212th. So, of course, we know Cody was the commander of the 212th Battalion under the leadership of General Obi-Wan Kenobi during the Clone Wars.
Captain Rex and I are proceeding to the outpost in the Rishi system.
Good. Report back once you've arrived.
Copy that. Cody out.
And this is exactly that, portraying that 212 colors. Paying homage to Cody's switch in allegiance, his artifact statue comes with two unique display modes. The first depicts the commander before Order 66, standing triumphant on the field of battle with his blaster at the ready. Cody scans the scene before him, looking for any final opponents, while dangling from his left hand are the remains of the last one of the severed head of the battle droid. Yeah, that's pretty cool. If you prefer the commander working for the dark side, swap out to portray him in the final moments before turning on Obi-Wan. This Cody looks down at a hologram of Emperor Palpatine that glows with a bright LED light. He even wears a Jedi lightsaber on his belt, as a character did in this specific scene.
Commander Cody, the time has come.
Commander Cody stands 11 inches tall, so 1/7 scale, on exclusive Utapu Georama base. The battlefield at his feet is littered with droids and battle damage, not to mention battle droids blasted to scrap. So really great stuff. Okay, so here he is out of box. This is the way you're going to see him packaged. You've got the alternate hands. You've got his body. Of course, helmet sculpt. It looks like the LED here. We'll probably post it in the bottom base. So yeah, it comes really well packaged. It also comes with a very detailed set of plans that really gives you the options of what to do depending on the pose you want. Of course, my pose will probably be with the severed head of a battle droid, just because that sounds pretty badass. But let's take him out, let's have a look. Okay, so here is the base of the Dio. You can see it's got a battle droid missing its head. Pretty well detailed, you know, some rock. Of course, it's got the predetermined placement holes for the statue, but that's your base. So here's our Commander Cody body. You can see the absolute amount of detail you get here in terms of all the weathering, the detail of the armor plates, even the back. Just really, really good stuff as always with Kotobukiya. So we'll put him on his stand. Okay, so I've taken the time to unpackage all the accessories, except for some really, really small pieces. And we can have a look at it. So of course, we've got this fantastic helmet. Again, the level of detail that Kotobukiya puts in their work is always top notch. So just a great sculpt of Cody's very unique helmet. Glad that they included that. So what we have here, of course, is you have your neck pieces. So you have these black pieces that'll come in there. Those are the ones being used for the neck position. You've got your alternate shoulder mounts. So these are your shoulder ones. So depending which style you go with, either he's going to be obviously holding Palpatine. Here is him holding Palpatine. It's a great little sculpt. Looks pretty accurate, actually. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see that, but it's a very good likeness of a hooded and cloaked Palpatine. So you don't really see too much, but you get the gist that that's absolutely Palpatine. Here is the hand holding the severed battle droid head, which I think is great. So there we go. Battle droid head. Really, again, cool piece. And then another alternate arm, which I believe is the one that's for the blaster. Excellent. So we'll put them together, one in each pose. So we'll start with the Palpatine pose, and then finally we'll do the pose where I'll keep him, which is the battle droid one. Okay, so here we have him holding Palpatine, getting Order 66. You know, again, just a really fantastic looking figure. You know, this is the moment that obviously Cody's chip drives him to betray Obi-Wan Kenobi and to obviously terminate all Jedi on sight. So, you know, again, just a really fantastic sculpt, fantastic likeness, such a great iconic scene, one of my favorites, and just one of my favorite characters as well. So again, looking good. Easily could keep them like this. Great stuff. There is a light up function in there, and I believe it's probably in the base, or it might even be in the arm. Looking at the instructions, that it looks to be in the arm, which is kind of cool. So there you go. If you want it to light up, if you're somebody who wants to see this in the dark, by all means, light it up and see what it does. I imagine it's amazing. This is all things Kotobukiya, but this is not the pose I'm going to go with. I am going to go with the severed battle droid head, which is the next one we'll look at. Okay, here we are with the second look, and the one that I'll go with, which is Cody, again, holding the severed battle droid head. Again, just a great look, a great alternative to the other one if you want. All in all, just an incredible sculpt. One of my favorite pickups so far this year. Can never get enough of Clone Commander Cody, and certainly one of the most iconic characters in all of Star Wars. So there you have it. Kotobukiya, 1/7 scale. Clone Commander Cody as seen from Order 66. Fantastic figure, fantastic sculpt. As always, please like, share, subscribe, and let me know who is your favorite clone and why. Until next time, may the Force be with you always.